call this meeting of the Brown County Commission to order. Mr. Bohan, you will lead in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Morning. First on the agenda, we're here to discuss the hospital lien. Are those folks with us?
Come on in, folks.
You led the pledge.
Yep. Good morning.
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 How are you?
Good. The reason I'm here is I am looking at buying some land, and I've made an offer on it, and I have done the title search, and during that title search, we came up with a county relief lien. And the lien that is against the 4 parcels that I'm purchasing is way more than what the offer on the land is. And I have made copies here of the beacon and what I offered and why I offered it. And at this time, I guess what we're here asking is for your consideration on accepting the proceeds from the sale to apply and partial relief of the lien, and maybe be able to put the balance of the lien against the individual. The land is located in Frederick. There's 4 parcels of it. In the strip that it's in, there are 5 parcels of land. My mom owns 1 parcel, and that's the reason I'm interested in the other 4.
And each lot, I see they value at $22.75.
Correct. And then I'm going to also submit this. This is my mom's lot that's in between them, and you can see what it's been revalued at. No one went before the Board of Equalization on this land, and we did on my mom's land, so you can see the disparity in the price that they raised it to.
What's it say, Dwayne? What's
2016 was $22.75, and then in 2017 it went down to $7.50.
That'd be what I would think is more the value. But I would agree with that. And you're offering how much?
I have offered $7,700 for the 4 parcels that are there. There's one that is an old homestead that I have not valued at the same price that they did. I offered full price on one of them, full price of the value that they had. And then the other 2, one of them I offered twice as much as what my mom's is, because my mom's is the lowland, and the land that's next to it, there's a portion of it that's high enough that's good quality. The rest is all slough-like. When we have a wet year, this year's not so, but usually when we have a wet year, the river is actually runs a part, close to part of it. And when the river gets high, it actually backs up onto this land, portions of it. And then the water from the town of Frederick is channeled down through my mom's pasture to a culvert in order to get to the river, and it goes through this, my mom's lot that she owns.
There's a parcel key at 2004 Frederick Drive. Does that help you?
Well, I want to go to Google Earth.
Lot 7, Block 2, Winston's Addition, Frederick.
It'll be if you go to the main street and go south as far as you can, as far as the road takes you, it's a dead end.
Oh, I see where
Part of my interest in this land too is I plan on buying my mom's, which is the land across from this parcel. The road runs between the ones that I have made the offer on, and my mom's property.
Do we know what the lien is, Max, on that?
Oh, I have a copy of that if you'd like. Oh, I got it there. I also know that
You said Main Street goes south here?
they're right down here.
Okay.
Should be down in this area here, First Street, Branson, I think my mom.
So it's right down in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
There, Main Street's marked wrong on Google Earth, by the way.
We have found a lot of things wrong on it.
Down here somewhere?
Right,
Yeah.
there's a pasture down here, there's one lot here that's pasture land. That's my mom's house there.
Oh, okay.
So it's down by your mother's.
And these
Yeah,
are the
it's
lots
right
right
across
here?
to the west.
These are the lots right here?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Got it. Fire. It's good over here.
So you're saying the amount you offered was less than what the lien
So
is,
it's Freddie Creek.
correct?
Considered, yeah.
So if we could take the full amount that you're gonna pay for that and apply it to the lien and then put the rest?
The net proceeds, because there's also
Okay.
2016 taxes that are due on this, and then the 2017 that would bring it up to the sale date.
Sure, sure.
And then a portion of the
Maybe
closing
there's
costs.
some additional stuff.
And I do have a tentative invoice on that, on Park Hill.
Oh.
And that's just on the
That might
closing
be-
costs.
So the people that the lien's against, are they still in the area, or?
In nursing home.
There's the estimate on the closing
And,
costs,
on
$1,098
Medicaid.
minus, plus the taxes that come off the proceeds, so.
Might I ask, are the sellers in agreement to take the proceeds and apply it?
Yes, in fact, I have typed up something, and I was going to go over to, I've been in contact with the daughter and the
I think
mother.
it's a question
I've
you
been
have to
out
ask,
to
is
talk
this
to
property
her,
ever
the
gonna be
mother at
worth
the nursing home.
more
And the
than
daughter with them
My answer
constantly.
would be no,
I was going out to
think so
have
either.
this signed. Are
Take
you
Redwood.
the legal?
Yeah. That's what they claim anyway.
Is there, okay, I just wondered who I was showing.
They're
Because
both-
there's names in there, and I.
Sure,
That's what I was gonna question for a second.
And
Mr. Chairman.
So you got
they
your cover on
would,
your sippy cup?
They are willing to, and the reason it took us so long to get it is we dealt with Medicare too, because we did not know about this thing. We were thinking the check was going to go to Medicare.
That's what I was wondering.
And the daughter has been in contact with Medicare, and they have, didn't bring my phone in with me. What she said was they were willing to go ahead with this because they know that you have the perfected lien, they don't. And they
Okay.
said that they would just want a copy of the sales paperwork, and I think something from you guys maybe.
Satisfaction lien probably wants to
Exactly.
receive off.
Yeah, I have it on an email from the daughter. But I was going to have her sign this stating that.
Now, are the people that are the sellers, do they have a guardian or a conservator?
No.
Okay.
No, the daughter isn't even a power of attorney, because
Okay.
I did check on that.
So the daughter's signature would do what?
Nothing. She's going to, when we have the closing, the daughter will be coming from Colorado to pick her mom up to bring her to Clark Title for the closing.
And the daughter's signature on the paper that you have there then would simply...
This is the mother. This would be the mother that I would have sign it, not the daughter. It's-
Okay.
Yeah, I checked to make sure if there was an open power of attorney.
Okay.
In effect, at this time, there's not. Therefore, I'm dealing directly with the mother on signing paperwork, but with the daughter on communication.
Sure.
And that just eliminates any problem with the family seeing you took
No, I
advantage
don't.
of their mom,
No,
so that's why.
and that's exactly why I'm trying to keep it. There's another daughter that lives in Oregon that I've been, everything that I do with the one daughter in Colorado, I do with her, also sent to the daughter in Oregon.
I have
So we would end up with ballpark $6,500 towards the
Yeah,
lien.
I figured about 65 to 67 is what I'm figuring, but I could not get Clark Title
What's
to
the
nail it
total
down
lien?
exactly.
That's without real estate taxes.
And
Right.
and just one other question, is Clark Title raising any concerns about any of this?
No. I'm working with Carrie Brandenburger over there.
Okay.
I would move to approve as far as the seller agreeing to accept the portion that's left in her name, attach that just to the person instead of release the property.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion from Phil Hunt, seconded from Hanson. Is there any other question, discussion?
So you're
Releasing the property and attaching the balance of the lien to the person individually.
When we get the money?
Apply the proceeds towards the lien.
Right.
Mhm.
but the proceeds wouldn't cover this?
Oh, no.
What's the real estate tax?
With the taxes, we're not sure it would.
No, and it wouldn't even without the taxes on it, it's about half of what the lien is.
So we're gonna accept the proceeds, release the property, and attach the balance of the lien to the person individually.
I'll let you.
Any other questions?
This one was item number 6.
Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Item number 6, I'll tell you what you have.
Oh,
What's that?
number 6.
That's a copy of the title insurance. And you know, I'm going to tell you right now, I just found not doing a title search because I've known these people for 60 years. Close. I dodged a bullet.
We always tell them.
Oh, I think the other thing Medicaid wanted was a copy of the lien then showing how much it originally was and the amount that's been released and the amount that will be left.
Now I'm confused because that just shows 5,000, right?
Yeah, that's quite a difference. Yeah, I was too until I saw that.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
But once we get it done,
Get it
it's
attached
not
to the other name.
All I know is that when we were doing a search here, that this is the same amount that came up on some paperwork that Dave had looked at.
Yeah, and that,
That once you get the sale done and the proceeds to the county, and the thing will be, you know, everything will be taken care of.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Have a
Have a
good
good
day.
day.
Take care. Let's go to your list, Matt.
okay, so the motion today is just to agree to release the property and attach balance to the individual after sale, and then I'll bring the resolution in. That'll be the court.
When we get the proceeds. Morning. Good.
Another discussion? Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Yeah, we have a county lien.
All right, what's
I don't
going
know-
on, guys?
okay, so, we're closing on a house, and when they did all, it looks like that we have a lien, back in 1995. I think, we think it's medical, we're not sure,
But back surgery.
back surgery.
Yeah.
In the amount of?
$5,562.24.
That's what you have.
Okay.
Now,
So-
the one
Because we
we
can't
looked at.
put names in,
Yeah.
Sure.
and,
Right.
yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
So we're hoping that we get it reduced, or, you know, anytime we start talking about liens and stuff, we've heard that after 10 years, it's 7% that you owe on it, and that you're responsible for. Anytime you talk to people and they,
County liens are a little bit different.
okay,
There is never interest, and unless the county turns it over to a collection agency, there's no other fee. But the lien stays intact, it's not protected by bankruptcy, it's a major lien.
what if at the time, and again, this is 2 years ago, that we didn't have any type of health insurance, and we don't think we signed anything? We cannot remember, and that's why we're hoping that we can at least reduce it, if there's a chance.
I'm on this one.
Don't say that.
Right here. Okay. There'll be documentation of what it was.
We'll look it up, Kevin.
Okay. We were completely surprised.
Yeah.
We moved from here, was it Wisconsin, or was it?
No, we went to Wilson
Wilson.
first and then Wisconsin.
So are you in the process of trying to sell the property? Is that why?
No, we're buying a house,
Oh, gotcha.
closing at the end of the month.
And somebody says we owe some money.
What?
What?
Sure.
We have no recollection of this probably happened. We don't, you know, but it's been a long time ago, and I totally forgot.
Okay.
And I asked the lady, I said, well, why didn't they send us a bill or something? You know, well, it's up to you. Okay, fine. Don't know.
Sure. Usually there's some documentation at the time when it's incurred.
Did you
but
have
they-
property here in town?
No.
Okay.
No, we did not.
That's why I just stayed on the person then.
See you, Chris.
Gonna see what he can come up with.
Yep.
You must have received some notices from a collection agency though, because I see it was turned over to collections.
Nothing.
Nothing.
We
didn't
received
receive
nothing.
anything. No. We would have taken care of it a long time ago.
If they've been moving, maybe they didn't have an address to follow them up on.
This date, somebody's
He's calling.
Why don't you do a couple of year lists
Okay.
while we'll wait? We'll just be at ease here on this and go to a couple things while he's getting his numbers together.
Minutes from July 5th, general.
Move.
Second.
Move from Sutton, second from Fishback. Any questions or corrections on the minutes? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion
Claims,
carries.
oh, sorry,
Here.
claims and payroll.
Move.
Moved by Feldheim,
Second.
second by Sutton. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
HR report.
Move.
Moved from
Second.
Hanson, seconded from Fishback. Questions on that report? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Authorize the chair to sign the mosquito control contract.
Move.
Moved by Feldheim, seconded by Fishback. Those are real easy motions
Anxious
to
to
get.
get rid of those.
Yeah, get rid of them.
Money. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Lottery application.
Move it.
Moved by Fishback. You did get a second. Second from
You're thinking about
Hanson.
denying that.
All in favor, say aye.
Do yourself.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Do it yourself.
Leases, the Chamber of Commerce and CEF. There's two of them for CEF. And I
Move.
believe there's a personal property. No, that's the Chamber one.
Move.
Moved by Sutton,
Second.
second by Hanson. Questions on the leases? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Auditor's report of account.
Move.
Moved by
Second.
Feldheim, seconded by Hanson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Let me
Motion
see
carries.
what Dave found out.
And the other one we can do, I'll jot it down for, I don't know if there's a lease yet, but they're looking at doing for the third year in a row out at the Brown County Fairgrounds, that farm safety camp for kids 6 to 13. If they get that lease going, does anybody have an issue waiving that again?
I think we always have, and I make a motion that we waive it again this time.
Okay, motion from Hanson,
I'll second it.
second from Sutton. Any questions on it? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. I wrote those
Got those
motions
down
down
for-
so I can tell her, yep. Carrie, did you have anything you wanted to talk about while we wait?
Not today.
Okay.
I think Nancy wanted to go into exec for legal after
After
we're
this
done.
one's done.
Do I remember what it was?
For first union.
Okay. You,
Oh.
Paul, did you have something?
I thought I'd just pop on updates on the email situation we have.
That was, do you wanna wait a moment, or do you wanna do it now?
It's up to you guys, doesn't
Let's
matter.
wait a moment.
Okay. So are you guys in Wisconsin now, or you're back here?
No, we're back here.
Okay.
What are we waiting for?
She was gonna try to find the documentation so they know what the 5,000 is for. They don't remember it.
So you'll compile it in?
Did it say on that paper we had?
The lien was just filed in 95, we don't know.
What this is.
Looking for the specific as far as. Yeah, when you have these lien discussions and you can't mention names, it's pretty easy to have two like that.
Yeah. We should probably just put, you know, both of them on there as separate items.
Yeah, we covered it by saying hospital lien discussion, didn't we? I mean,
Yeah, it's covered.
Pretty hard to get get what they email. It's better than the other way.
So you skinny, let's touch the screen with your small hand.
I'm getting emails.
You can.
I think my fingers are so callous, I can't do
Mine
it.
moves.
It's working.
Yours doesn't scratch it.
Put an S behind it.
I was up here trying to touch on that.
Oh.
I couldn't do that.
Change hand motions like I use.
I gotta use more of it. It's that calculator fingertips, that computer tip.
Callus,
That
yeah.
frickin' callus.
Calculator callus.
They just beeline.
So do I.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay. Roger's still looking for me.
We approved once we get the lead for the farmer's union. Hanson moved and Sutton seconded to go ahead.
To waive it?
500.
Okay, all right.
Passed unanimously.
Did you find it, Max?
Roxy's looking.
We might have to wait on this just a few minutes while they're trying to find that documentation. Well, I think, did somebody need to go into exec for?
Or maybe Paul could give his, so
Oh,
he
yeah,
can get back to
Paul,
work.
why don't you do your, you had an update for us?
Yeah, right now our email server's full again, of course, keep bouncing against us, so we're building a new one, but, we're up all night moving files around so we make some room on our current one. It's due for about another 2 weeks, but big thing we need to do is start, I'm gonna have to set something out, maybe you guys will have to set a policy that we need to keep our inboxes, our sent item boxes and our deleted item boxes, cleaned out. That's what's running into the trouble is, people are sending things, they don't clean out their sent items. I mean, the majority of everyone's filing the emails they need to save in folders, which goes into the archives, which doesn't take up our space like the inbox and the deleted and the sent. And I can't auto-delete the deleted folder because if, the state's attorney, the three of them here are on the test, they accidentally delete something and they need it, they gotta be able to look at it one more time. So if we auto-delete or auto-archive, we could really put us in a bad situation as the state's attorney and the sheriff's office.
So when you, right-click and create a new folder under your inbox, problem solved,
That goes into an archive system, which is a different set of hard drives.
so you're fine then?
Yeah.
Maybe when you send the email out, just remind
Yeah.
people to do that.
We should be turning it back on in about a half hour now. We're just about to the point where we have enough space. As soon as we turn it on, everything from yesterday is gonna come in, so we're gonna get a big pile of emails here.
Whatever they can do to decrease the number in their inbox, and
Inbox,
sent box,
and
is
delete
gonna
it.
help relieve the pressure.
Inbox deleted and their sent.
Yep.
Those
So
three.
Paul,
Those are the three that everyone forgets about.
On my email then, it comes into my personal email from the county?
Yeah, it doesn't save it on the county.
It does, so if I delete it here, it deletes it in my county?
Yep, the county, once it forwards and you take it, your guys in your forwarded email, just it doesn't save it.
Okay, 'cause that's right, I never go into my
So,
county.
you guys are fine, otherwise we'd have a mess there, but.
Yeah.
So when you move something to trash, does that stay in the trash for a certain period of days?
No, until you empty it.
You have to
empty
Take
it.
out your trash, Doug. Take it out.
Yeah.
That's a
And
problem.
your junk mail.
Can't you set that to where anybody that puts it in trash is
I
automatically?
can, but if somebody,
That's the-
if the state's attorney or somebody would delete something and need it.
But you can on yours.
You can in yours, but.
What I do is I delete all my deleted emails, I keep all my sent ones.
Yep.
Because 90% of the time that has my deleted ones anyways, and I wanna see what my response is, if I have to go back and look at something.
But you move those to folders out of your sent, right?
I try to when I
Yeah.
get the reminders.
Yeah.
I mean, it ends up taking about 2 hours to do it.
Yeah.
Put them in the right
Yeah.
folders. But I can tell you this, our office is gonna end up, once email kicks back in, we're gonna be behind 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
They're gonna do
email
very-
responses. I sat yesterday and emailed at about 4 o'clock, all of the 30-some emails I had sent out to people waiting for responses. I finally figured out it wasn't working.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be behind a couple days, so it messes things up bad,
Yeah.
real bad.
So,
No scheduling can be done with our girls up front. They schedule court cases.
yeah. We just need maybe everybody to help with, keeping their boxes clean. And like I said, we're gonna build a new server, we'll spin up a new server with a lot bigger capacities, but there's a point where I have some email boxes right now that I can't even move to the server because they're so big. Everything's piled in there so high that they're gonna have to clean them up before I can even move the server on some of them. So.
Sounds good. So once we get up and going, you'll send a reminder, tell them those 3 boxes to clean up and how to do it.
Email, probably hours or so, be up and roll. Yeah, your phone's gonna light up, I'm sure.
Thanks, Paul.
More emails. All right, well, we'll wait and see what they come up with. Did you have a motion, did you need a legal?
Or,
Or, I'll move executive legal. Sorry. Motion from Hanson.
If Nancy thinks she needs one, I'll second it.
All in favor to go into executive session for legal matters, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries, will be in executive session.
We'll just have you step up.
All right, we will be back in session, and we had no action as a result of exec. Did we come up with any specifics on the situation at hand?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, I'll let the letters, it's here.
Yeah.
If we do that for one, that's gonna open the floodgates, and we would be asked to do that, you know, here going forward.
Sure. Even if it's over 20 years, I mean,
yeah,
there is no,
we set precedents that we can't, be hard to do.
what if we make payments on it monthly?
You could do that.
Okay, the other part of the situation is, these folks are purchasing a home, and, rather than making them borrow money to pay this off, if there's a resolution, if they agree to make payments, and then have a resolution accepting the property they're buying so they can finish the sale and then make payments. It's similar to...
But the only way that would happen is we'd have to do a lien release of that property, because we're not gonna be able to buy a house with a judgment in place.
But can we
That
put
the
the lien back,
resolution would exempt that property from the effect of the lien.
do we put the lien on that property then after they close on the house?
Larry?
No.
Well, here we got a lien on individuals, and if they buy property, it goes on the property, and that's what the mortgage company, I assume, is concerned about, is
Right.
all of a sudden the property's encumbered just by selling it to somebody. Now, if you agreed to just take payments on, and not move it onto the property on condition that the payments are made in a timely manner and put some stipulations on, I don't know if that's sufficient to satisfy the mortgage company or not, but then the lien automatically attaching to the property unless the payments aren't made according to the agreement. And if they're not, then you can still put it on the property that they buy to secure your lien there. But who knows? I think you need to visit with the title company and the mortgage company to see if that sort of arrangement is gonna satisfy them, because then the risk of non-payment really falls on the mortgage company, because it's their mortgage property that's gonna be encumbered further if the payments aren't made. So they probably would wanna know about it and have a say in it.
We're probably better off getting a loan and paying it.
One thing, if you release it on the purchase of the property, it will attach if they try to sell the property.
And I think that's true.
So that's your protection. If they ever sold the property,
So we get it then.
we get it then.
Unless
If
it's paid
the
off
payments-
by then.
Unless it's
Right.
paid off
Right.
by then, yeah.
Well, I think we're willing to work with you. Why don't you do some checking on your end if you want to do payments? Check with the company and what you two could, you know, what's your proposal? What could you afford to pay it off? Or, you know, do some thinking. Is it more advantageous for you to just get a loan and do it
What we were
separately?
thinking would be $100 a month, meaning it'll be paid off in 4 years. We would come down and give you a check every month That way we have records that we paid it.
Sure.
That's what we're thinking.
And I think if the mortgage company and the title company both agree to that, we could pass a resolution to that effect and problem solved.
It'd be close to 5 years if
Right.
before the jail.
That gives us a little relief.
Sure.
We've always maintained that we don't like to see people go borrow money to pay off the county because there's never interest if they're, make the effort to pay. Sure.
And I know you hear this every day. Well, we would have paid this off monthly if we would have known about it. But because we moved, you know, I had family that lived in Wisconsin, so we went from here to Williston to Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Sure.
And then we decided to come back for Bonnie's family.
Sure.
That's,
Sure.
and all of a
I
sudden,
think
we're trying
the
to buy a
issue will
house.
be the title insurance, because they're doing the title insurance to show that there's no judgment popping up on property, and I guess that would be the question I would say is to get them to basically say, well, yeah, we did the title search, but we're gonna forget about this judgment, is basically what you're asking them to do, and I don't know how the title company's gonna react to that, and I believe it with the resolution.
With the resolution, they will accept it.
They would?
If you don't specify in the resolution that payments are being made. And that would just be a contract
We
between...
can't specify?
No, you wouldn't be able to specify that it's conditional on payments.
But that would be a separate contract.
That would be a
then,
separate contract,
between us and the county and them.
yes.
Right.
And if they don't make the payments, then we can slap the lien on the house later.
Right.
So in effect, we're releasing the lien, but entering into a contract saying, conditional upon you making payments and completing it, there will be no lien reinstalled on any piece of property.
Unless
Right.
there is a balance when
Right.
they sell.
Right.
Yeah.
Hope the title company, the bank don't listen to the.
That's what I was gonna think.
I know.
So, does that sound good with you guys?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do we need a motion to do it? Should we wait? How do you?
Let me get the resolution drafted.
Okay.
And then when's your closing?
31st of
Oh,
July.
okay.
Should
we got
give you time to do some checking with both the mortgage company and
Yeah.
the title company.
Okay.
I'll put the resolution together and show it to Clark Title and get the paperwork you need with the county and,
Okay, so you'll send it to Clark County, or you'll talk to Clark, Title?
yep.
Okay. And we'll talk to our banker tomorrow.
Sounds
Very good.
All right.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
All right, I think Maxine had a couple
Okay,
more.
Yeah. Authorize chairman to sign the Stop Violence Against Women Act financial report.
Move from Hanson,
Second.
second from Sutton. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Authorize advertising the wood waste grinding bid. That will be August 1st at 8:45.
Moved by Feldman, seconded by Fishbeck. Questions on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
The Housing and Redevelopment Commission, that, with that whole program, you need to appoint members. And I tried calling Lonnie Anderson. He is currently on to see if he'd be willing to have his name on it. You never meet. There are two commissioners on it, Dwayne and Doug. And then we also have Tom Black, and I can't remember now who the other ones are. Fran Brink. It's just one of the stipulations for the Housing and Development Commission. Until I talk to Lonnie, or just reappointing for another 5-year term.
Let's wait to hear
I
from
think
him.
you should need to.
Okay. And okay. All right, and that's all I have then.
Okay, Gary, anything else? Anything from the commissioners? Larry, anything for us?
I don't.
How about the folks in attendance today? Any questions? All right, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn, and then we'll go into budget workshop right after this.
So move, second.
Moved by Feldheim, seconded by Sutton. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. We'll be adjourned.